Last video, I went over beginner's cube notation. In this video, I'll be going over more advanced and detailed cube notation. Advanced cube notation has three things that beginner's cube notation doesn't. That is the slice moves, the wide layer turns, and cube rotations. Similar to the faces on a cube, we have slices, and these can be rotated clockwise or counterclockwise. So we have the M slice, the E slice, and the S slice. So we have the M notation when you're rotating the M slice clockwise, and that's when you push up with your middle finger on the back side of the M slice. That would look like this from the front. That notation is M. If you push in the opposite direction, you're doing M prime. If you're rotating the E slice clockwise, you have E. If you're rotating it counterclockwise, you have E prime. If you're rotating the S slice clockwise, it's S, and S slice counterclockwise, S prime. Once again, M, M prime, E, E prime, S, S prime. Next up, we have wide layer turns. Wide layer turns are when you rotate 2 layers instead of 1. So wide layer turns are basically the same as beginner's cube notation, except you're using a lowercase letter. So if we're rotating the 2 right layers, this move would be R because we're rotating them clockwise, and this would be R prime. Except you would put a lowercase r and a lowercase r prime. Since this is pretty much intuitive and the same for each side, I'll go over them really quick. Lowercase r prime, lowercase l prime, lowercase u prime, lowercase d prime, lowercase b prime, lowercase f prime. These are also referred to as R wide, L wide, and pretty much after you say the notation, you just say wide. Next up, we have cube rotations. So the meaning of cube rotation is pretty much self-explanatory. It's when you rotate the cube. So there are 3 main cube rotations. If you rotate this way, clockwise, so you're not turning the front or the back, you're just rotating to the right, that move is called Y. And if you're rotating back to the left, that's Y prime because you're going counterclockwise. Now, the next one is X cube rotations. So X is when you face the bottom. So I normally have my white side on top. So X for me will be when I face the yellow side. And if it's X prime, then you're facing the top. So I'm rotating to face white. Now, the last cube rotation is Z rotations, when you're rotating to the side. So when you're rotating to either of the side colors until they're on top. So if I'm rotating clockwise this way, this would be Z. And if I'm rotating counterclockwise this way, it would be Z prime. So I'll go over those rotations one more time. Y, Y prime, X, X prime, Z, Z prime. You know almost everything about cube notation. You're ready to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.